So this is a Trakker RS 150 VD Fox Frontier X Plus. So let's start with what you actually get. There's the size of your bags, so you can see that the Fox one is slightly bigger, but that's because it's the Plus. It comes with the inner dome, and I'll leave it in to put down, and it does fit in that bag with the inner dome still connected. So you get, with the Fox, you're going to get 2 storm poles, ground sheet, pegs, little cap for covering your Bosch, and 3 doors. So how it works, you get three doors. I've got the clear one on. They don't come as one, and you unvelcro them off. They literally come as 3 doors, so you can either have the clear, the mozzie, or the solid, and you have to remove the whole door if you want to change, like not the panel, just the door. With the Trakker, you're going to get 2 storm poles, a ground sheet, some pegs, and your door system is all on the one, so you just roll it down and unvelcro it to whatever door you prefer. Both front panels zip off. Now, just to let you know, I pack these down and put them up with the panels still on. As long as you leave the doors unzipped, it should be okay. Like I said, with this, it's got the inner dome in it, and I leave it on. So size inside will be a slightly bit bigger in the 150 Trakker, just because of me having the inner dome in on the Fox. So with the Fox, you fan it round, and then you pull these arms round, and you click in a left or a right first, then the middle, and you click it up, you let it click, and that's done. And then to put it down, you push up on this middle bar, and then you press a button on the Bosch, and it will unclick it, and then you pull it out and put it down. And on the Trakker, you simply fan it round, pull it together, then pull this arm over, slide this little locking device through, and that'll lock it up. I find that a little bit, well, it is stiff, so I do find that a little bit harder, but it's just me. On the front, you've got front panels with mozzie mesh behind them, like little windows on both. You got Velcro rod holders, 2, one either side on the Fox, and on the RS 150 Trakker, you got one either side, but they're magnetic. Also, with the Trakker 150, the RS version comes with these quick put together poles, and doing them both side by side, obviously it is quicker. Again, when you get round to doing the rest of it, nothing's quicker. So the Fox one's got a window with mozzie on the side, 2 at the back, 1 on this other side there. The Trakker's got 1 on the side. If you unvelcro it, you've got little, I can get to this, undo it, and you see it's got a mozzie behind it. So all the bivies have the mozzie behind their windows, and you've got 2 on the back as well with the Trakker, and 1 on this opposite side. So 4 windows round, not including the 2 at the fronts. Same, both bivies exactly the same. Storm poles are quick release. On this Fox one, I added them. They didn't come with it. I added those. So, but with the Fox one, with the Trakker one, it did. So yeah, Trakker one came with quick release. So inside, sitting on a bed chair in this one, there's loads of room. As you can see, this is the Trakker RS 150. Loads of room. You've got a pocket at the front, either side, and you got at the back, either side, back side panels, not the very back. A pocket each. So loads and loads of headroom. You can also get an inner dome for this. I haven't bothered because the other one's got one. so I've just not bothered with this one. Like I said, you've got loads of room. You can obviously use under your bed chair for storing. You got all round there. You get all round there. This is a who makes this? A Nash Indulgence SS4 bed chair in there. So it's a standard bed chair. A little bit of room there if you want to put a little bag there. Pull your bed chair forward a little bit. Easily store stuff behind. Let's have a look in the Fox one. Right, remember this has got an inner dome in it. So, inner dome, still ample of room with an inner dome. So, I'll come back, you're all round there. Under there. Not pulled out particularly great, but yeah. And you get all round there. You get a pocket on the right hand side at the front. This is in the inner dome. And one on the left hand side. Remember this is a Frontier X Plus, which is why you've got the inner dome. You do have the same windows undo on the inside of the dome to match with the outside. On this one I'm using a Solar SP Tech sleeping bag, sorry, bed chair, and that's standard as well. So when I'm sitting there, there's the front. See, I'm all cocooned up. Like I said, I've put the clear door on. Loads of room. Get the little hanging thing there. It's a good idea, but then when you jump up, you're going to bang your head. You've got a lamp or something hanging down. You're half asleep going for a run. There's your little gap. It's a camo mezzy in this. So when you undo the windows, you get like a cami effect coming through. Camo, not cami, camo. You can buy what are they called, vapor peaks for both. I've got the vapor peaks for both. You can buy extended they call them socials for both. Now if you go back and look over my other videos, you'll see these reviewed you know, on their own, where I went into a bit more detail, not much, so you can have a look. But the Trakker's social is more of an extended porch, whereas the Fox one is a proper social because of the height and length. But the funny thing is, the actual bivvies themselves, the Trakker one is a lot higher. Yeah, I'm not tall, but if I walk up to the Trakker, right in between my eyes will hit that, right in between the middle of my eyes, it's that, okay? If I walk up to the Fox, and my head's above this, so my neck's sort of here. So, you know, there is a height difference favouring the Trakker when it comes to just the bivvies. I'm back in the Trakker. There's loads of room. So, the choice is yours. To me, they're as good as each other, depending on what brands you prefer. I know people get stuck on one brand and swear blind that whatever other brand you may have is crap compared to theirs. Listen, I've got nearly every brand under the sun. They do the same thing. You get in them and they keep you dry. You know, they last if you don't chuck them about and force pieces together. Everything goes together on bivvies when you put them up if you've got them right. You know, if you've got them out of line with the legs or something's twisted and you keep forcing it, of course you're going to break or tear something. Take your time. You know, and all bivvies go together simple and they all last. I know some have got a better hydrostatic head, you know, for the prices. I mean, these two ain't cheap. This is on sale, I think, now. You get this for about £400 to £500, I think. Whereas this one's probably still 8 to 9, I think. You'll have to check, because I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I've used this one a hell of a lot because I do like it. But you know what? This one has never seen the bank. I got it day of release. It was already here at my door, and I can't remember how long ago that was, but it's never seen the bank. It will do. Just I prefer so many other bivvies to it. I like the look of it. It's got a lot of room. just fine. This one does everything I want it to do, and so does all my other bivvies, and I just haven't got around to using that. As for weight, they're roughly the same, to be honest. I mean, even though this one's the Fox has got the inner dome in it, it doesn't feel too much heavier than the Trakker when they're in the bags and you're carrying them. Maybe because they're slightly bigger looking, I don't know what it is, but yeah, it slightly feels maybe a little bit heavier, slightly, I don't know, so yeah, whatever. There you go, that's a Fox Frontier X Plus with its inner dome in. You remove its inner dome, you're going to get just as much room as in the other one, as in the Trakker. And then your Trakker RS 150, feet at the front of the door. You do get ground sheets, haven't put them in. Plenty of room in them. This door system probably would have to come back to here somewhere to make the ground sheet meet. If you're not using the ground sheet, you can pull it out as far as you want. There you go. Decision is yours, what you prefer. Trakker on the right or the Fox on the left.